Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the classification of crude drugs. So when it comes to the classification of crude drugs, the most important natural sources of drugs are higher plants, microbes and animals, and also marine organisms, right? So these are the different sources of the natural drugs. Higher plants are different types of microorganisms, like penicillin we are getting from microbes, right. In animals, there are so many animal products like thyroid gland, epithelial cells of the animal, right, or different hormones and enzymes we are extracting from the animals like pig, ox, Bos taurus, right. In the marine organisms, marine also, in sea and ocean also, there are lot of plant and animal which we are using as a natural source of crude drugs, right. So coming to the second point, some useful products are obtained from minerals that are both organic and inorganics, right. So there are so many minerals like talc, bentonite, choline or calamine, right. So these are the drugs which we are using for different types of pharmaceutical products. They may be in the organic or inorganic form in the nature. In order to pursue or to follow the study of the individual drugs, one must adopt some particular sequence of arrangement, and this is referred to a system of classification of a drug, right. So when we are going for the searching of the crude drugs, it may be difficult because then there is a long list of the crude drugs. So in order to pursue the study, right, when we are trying to find out the any kind of crude drugs, whether it is belonging to the in the chemical point of view or in the morphological point of view, or what is the name of the drugs, how we are going to find it out for the study purpose. Suppose if you want to find out something into the book, so you are going to the index or content, right. So in index, you are searching by the alphabetical order, or at the particular page number it has written into the index, then you are going to that page number and you are getting the matter. So likewise, it should be arranged in the sequence, particular sequence of arrangement that is required, so that we can find it out easily for the study purpose. That's what the classification it is need and it is necessary, right. So there are three things that it is when you are classifying the crude drugs, it will become simple and easy to use and free from any type of confusion or obligations, right. So that confusion it should not arise. That's what it is required, particular type of arrangement. Because of their wide distribution, each arrangement of classification has its own merits and demerits, right. But for the purpose of the study, the drug are classified into the different ways, right. So yeah, it is not possible that only one classification will be sufficient and you will get all the information with the only one type of classification. So that's what each and every classification, they have their own merits and demerits, or advantage and disadvantage. So there are the 7 types of classification in current situation. So first one is the alphabetical classification. As the name indicate, we are arranging the drug under the alphabet order. The taxonomical classification, we are arranging the drugs into their taxonomical order, genus, families, species, genera, genus, all those things, according to that we are arranging. Morphological classification, that drug belongs to which category of the part of the plant or part of the animals, right. Whether it is root, stem, fruit, flower, bark, extract, juice, latex, what is the kind of drug, what is the morphology or outer appearance of the drug, accordingly we are categorizing. Pharmacological classification, in this what is the pharmacological action of that particular drug, whether it is acting onto the GIT or central nervous system, or uh, respiratory system, or skeletal system, what is the type of pharmacological action it shows, accordingly we are classifying. Chemical classification, according to the presence of the chemical constituents on it, we are classifying the crude drugs, that is called a chemical classification. Chemotaxonomical classification, that is very important now in the recent system of classification they have added. So here the chemical variation into the different plants, and at the same time we are considering it's a taxonomical description, right. For example, Rutaceae family will contain the routine type of marker chemical constants, or tropane alkylate is the marker compound of Solanaceae family. So at the same time they will be having their own taxa, right. So what is the kind of chemical variation that we are adding into the chemotaxonomical, where it comes to the serotaxonomical classification. Sera means protein, so what is the type of protein? At the same time we are considering the taxonomical details of that particular plant, so that is called a serotaxonomical. Like that, 7 type of classification we are going to discuss. So coming to the first one, alphabetical classification. This type of classification is the simplest way of classification of any disconnected items, right? So crude drugs are arranged in alphabetical order of their Latin and English names or common names, or sometimes local language name also we are adding, like vernacular names, or what it is called into the their local language, or whether it is in Telugu, Hindi, English, Marathi, Gujarati, Punjabi, what is the local language name of that particular crude drug. Some of the pharmacopoeias or dictionaries and reference books which classify crude drugs according to the system as follow, right? So there are different types of pharmacopoeia and dictionary or manual we can say which is available. They have tried to classify the crude drugs. The first one is the Indian Pharmacopoeia, that is known as IP. The second one is British Pharmacopoeia, British Herbal Pharmacopoeia, United States Pharmacopoeia, and the national formularies, right? And the fifth one is the British Pharmaceutical Codex, European Pharmacopoeia. So in these different types of reference book, they are suggesting the different type of classification. For example, in European Pharmacopoeia, these are arranged according to their names of Latin. So they are using the Latin name. What is the first letter of the Latin name? Where in the United States Pharmacopoeia or USP and the British Pharmaceutical Index, that BPC, they are arranged into the name of English. What is the English name first letter? Accordingly they are arranging. So like that, different reference book they are suggesting the different type of classification, and they are using different name of the crude drugs. There are certain merit and demerits, or advantage and disadvantage under this classification. So let us discuss with the merits. It is easy and quick to use, and there is no repetition of entries, and it is devoid of the confusion, right? That's what, if it is arranged in alphabetical, so there is no chances of the repetition, right? And the entries, the devoid of the confusion, so there will be no confusion also if you are getting the suppose A letter. So A, from A letter, acacia, aconite, so there are whatever the drug start from the A, that will be there into the A category of the drug. So coming to the third merit, in this system location, tracing and addition of drug entries is easy, right? So when we are finding out the tracing of the drugs or addition, whatever the new information it is coming about the drug, that will be easy because it is arranged in the alphabet. So coming to the demerit or disadvantage of this classification system, there is no relationship between previous and successive drug entries, right? So whatever the drug has been added previously or before, so when the new information will come about that drug, that will be entered, so the relationship between that will not be there. So that is only the disadvantage of this system of classification. So let us discuss with the examples. The examples are very important when we are classifying the crude drugs. So in alphabet we need to A to Z, right? So for example, A for acacia, B for benzoin, right? C for cinchona, D for dill, E for ergot, F for fennel, G for gentian, H for hyoscyamus, I for ipecacuanha or ipecac, J for jalap, K for curchi, L for licorice, M for mint, N for nux vomica, O for opium, P for podophyllum, Q for kochia wood, R for Rauwolfia root, right? S for senna leaf, right? Then T is missing here, Tennivalli senna we can say. U for Uncaria gambir we can say. Sometime if drug is not available, we can use the botanical name also for adding in that, right? V for Vasaka, W for wool fat, and Y for beeswax, yellow beeswax, right? And Z for Jodri. So like that, we can add the more number of drug also. So, say for example, A for acacia, aconite is there. C for cinchona bark, cinnamon bark, right? Like that, B for benzoin, and there are so many other examples, right? For example, T for tobacco also is there. Tobacco or nicotine we are getting from tobacco, right? So likewise we can add some other type of drug which can be having the different alphabet, we can arrange into this order.